it's September. I suppose that's time for me to get on with some Beast Wars reviews. So I therefore christened this month to be Beast Month. And well, what a better way to start off than with one of my most favorite characters from the TV show, and that is Dinobot. So taking a look at him, you first notice that he's a bit more fleshly colored than brown, which is a little bit disturbing and maybe a little bit disgusting, but not too much. But still, yeah, it looks pretty cool, and it's sort of show accurate, I guess. You can see he's got this weird sort of weapon thing that spins. As for the figure himself, he's pretty good. He's got pretty good articulation, knee joints, hip joints, ankle joints, and then he's got, you know, the standard articulation in the shoulder and stuff. The hands, I don't know if I'm too keen on because they look just a little weird because, you know, they're claws. But like I said, they're show accurate, so I guess it's okay. And the other thing would be that, well, his head. Yes, I'm sure you'll notice that there's some sort of, you know, egg yolk shell kind of encasing his head here. And that would be his mutant mask, which never appeared in the show to my knowledge, and there's a good reason for that. It's kind of retarded. So, yeah, I mean, it looks kind of cool, but then when you try to, you know, get it off there and look at his actual head sculpt, it can't go anywhere. It just stays there, and it kind of hinders his head, like, really, like, a lot. But I mean, his head sculpt would be pretty cool. It reminds me kind of like an old G1 character. Yeah, I think I'm seeing it. But it just totally messes up everything. I mean, it's like it can't go anywhere. I mean, you could kind of move his. I suppose you could kind of move his arms forward a bit, give him that sort of, you know, slunched over sort of look, and then kind of press him down a little bit more. But still, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess you can kind of do that. Now he's just kind of bending outwards a little, which is weird. But I don't know, I don't get it. So I usually just kind of leave it up like that with the mutant mask on, because the mutant mask on this guy anyway isn't really that bad. It just kind of doesn't need to be there. Otherwise though, this guy's a really solid figure, I think, and he's actually pretty cool and surprisingly very well articulated for the time anyway. And seeing as how he's got a bunch of raptor bits and stuff hanging off of him, he's pretty kibble free. I gotta say, pretty kibble free. Yeah. That's good. So in this hand, there's this knightly sort of lance that looks very cool, and it, you know, looks really neat. Actually, it really does. It's just, you know, a stabby thing. Sure, it's flesh colored, but you know, that's not too bad, is it? And the other weapon is his tail, basically, but it does do something kind of different. It's pretty cool, and it's got another little mace thing in there as well, or lance thing, and you just punch this little button and it falls off. No, really, you just punch it a few times and yay! Spinning! Whoa! And it falls off. It's not really great, that one. So robot mode for Dinobot. Pretty good. Like I say, the face sculpt, the head is a bit of a downer, really, I gotta say, but it's not that bad. I mean, you got the mutant mask on there, and he's got a pretty well range of motion on him. And I suppose there's some way you could fix it to make it where it, you know, you can see his robot robot head, and the mask bits don't really get in the way too much. But you know, comment down below on the video, and yeah, if you can find a better way, because believe me, I've tried, I really have. But so I guess that's it for the robot mode. Time for a little bit of maximizing. So here we go with Dinobot's Beast Mode, and well, it looks like a pretty cool raptor. I mean, it's got the stripes and everything, and the flesh color makes a bit more sense than when you see it in this form instead of the other one. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, except for I'm sure you'll notice a little bit of undercarriage under there. A bit of an oversight. But yeah, aside from that, anyway, it's kind of hilarious how they the bit of design up here, how they just kind of stick his feet covering his head right up there inside the raptor neck. It's like, nope, you can't see me. I'm a raptor now. You can't see me. But yeah, I still love him. And he really does look like a neat raptor from basically the top and everything. And I gotta say, he's a really neat update on the whole Dinobot idea. Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of family resemblance here. So yeah, I'd say this is a pretty successful beast mode, and for overall, a really nice figure too, I think. It's pretty cool, especially the robot mode. It's really nice. So yeah, that was entry number 1 of Beast Month. Do join me next week for another in the world of Beast Wars. And until next time, I'm Creature Hunt Guy, this is Dinobot, and I'll see you later.